Actually, my brother moved to France in 2000 and played for a club called Toulouse, which is one of the biggest clubs in that side of the world, rugby-wise.
Oh, okay, so it has a big following in France. Okay.
It's rugby is the big. It's not the biggest sport in France, but within that city, in Toulouse, rugby is the big, like, you know, it's #1 sport in the city. So, anyways, my brother went there in 2000, and then the club asked him. I was playing Super Rugby here at the time, and the club asked him if I wanted to come and play with him. You know, because you know he was there by himself, and it's a far away from home, family.
You mean you get to play alongside your brother?
Yeah.
that's like your parents must be so proud.
Oh yeah, definitely. I won my brother 2 times the European Championship, and
I
also
can't even imagine what that feels like.
3 times French Championship together. So it's something special.
Do you have just 2? Is that your only sibling, or do you?
No. I come from a big family.
Yeah. Are they all athletes, or?
Well, they were, but they're all older than us.
Okay.
But they were all born and grew up in Tongan, so they didn't get the. And plus, at the time, you know, the sports wasn't really professional at the time.
Okay.
They were playing, so. We were the only lucky ones, with the young ones who grew up here in New Zealand, and of course, professional started in 1996, I think, or 95, and we just happened to be the right time at the right.
Is this the brother that Craig mentioned is playing for the All Blacks now?
Yes.
Sorry, what's his name?
He's not playing for the All Blacks now. He was back then.
And what's his name?
98, he first played for the All Blacks. Finau Maka.
Wow.
He had a few games for the All Blacks.
Did he first start off with that French team you mentioned, and then
No.
So
we both went to school here in Auckland.
Okay.
To Sacred Heart College in Glen Innes. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yes, I have.
Sacred Heart College, a good Catholic school.
Yes.
And we started playing rugby there. It's a good, not just a rugby school, but academic as well. So.
And how the transition to Tongan World Cup? Is it from playing from schools, and then you started playing for clubs, and then?
Yeah, well, playing from school, played here for Auckland right through the age group from when I was 15. 16, and then played for the Auckland ITM team, and also played for the Auckland Blues before I moved to France.
Yeah, because I checked your profile. You played for the Hurricanes. You played for some big profile clubs.
Well, that was my first Super 12 team was the Hurricanes, because at the time it was very hard to make the Auckland Blues.
Yeah.
I just left school at the time, so. That's when Wellington Hurricanes picked me up, because even though if you're not good enough to make your province team, other teams can pick you up, and they're still doing the same thing now. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. And honestly, it's a great honor to meet you. Just to meet like a world captain at that level, man. Like, and not only once, you played twice, right?
Yeah, I played 2 World Cups. One in France in 07.
How does it feel, man? Like, are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of your achievement? Is there more you need? I mean,
well, to be a rugby player, I know a lot of guys here, like guys like myself, that Tongan or Samoan, that grew up here in New Zealand. They really only look at playing for the All Blacks, But for me, what I need to, my experience is. There's nothing like there's nothing other than to be a part of a rugby team in the World Cup, to take part of the World Cup, because you can play one-off tests to let's say Tri Nations or have the Pacific Cup or other little competition like that. But you have to play in the World Cup. World Cup is a totally different atmosphere.
And not just a player.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
This is were you captain twice, or
no.
You made it later on?
Yeah. Well, I played 1 World Cup and
That's
I captained.
Incredible.
I captained, and my brother was head coach.
Oh Jesus! You guys are the duo is a dynamic duo.
So it was never been done. It's not only for in the history of well, because he's the one that played for the All Blacks. He retired and then he became coach, and then I just happened to be still playing, and they voted me to be captain. So yeah.
Because I remember seeing your tears come down at the actual game.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just, you know, it makes me want to achieve more. You know, just
That's it,
just to achieve that sort of. Now you're going to be fighting Buttabean.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a supreme athlete. I mean, you know, hard work is nothing new to you, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to promote this company of yours. You said, well, what is this company? Is this a new venture of yours?
Yeah, well, it's just you know, sports marketing. You know, so what I'm doing is just you know, recruit young players and take them to France, and you know, with clubs, hook them up with clubs over there, and it's pretty much like an agent thing. You know?
Is there a website that people can go check out, or?
Yeah, I have a website up. People can. It's just, you know, www.sbm8marketing.com.
So you're gonna have the logos, the symbols on tomorrow when you walk onto the ring?
Yeah. Well, you know, back in 2007 Rugby World Cup, you know, I had a big afro. You know?
Yeah. But Jesus, you look so scary.
Yeah.
So intimidating.
So my logo tomorrow is my afro with my.
Oh, the afro is.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know?
Because I guess that's what you're most iconic for, right?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks of Finau Maka with that big afro.
That's what I was known for. You know? So I made, you know, maybe I made the world team that year, that World Cup, you know, with my big effort. It's probably I was rated one of the best number 8 in the tournament that year. You know? Even though we didn't make the semi.
The number 8, yeah. The name. I mean, I was born on the 8th of June, so that 8. I always like that number, and that's the number that you're. So the afro and
number 8.
Yeah. So are you nervous about tomorrow? I mean, this is something different from what you're doing. I mean, definitely. But you've played for 2 World Cups.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You know what to do before an intense matchup, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, when I was playing, you know, I like to just relax, you know, and just get nervous before I, you know, run out onto the field. You know, that's when I start getting nervous. But you know, build up towards the game. I'm relaxed. You know, I like to just listen to music, chill out, you know, relax until come the fight. You know, you're not the only one that's asked me that. You know, you know, a lot of people ask me, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous?"
But I wouldn't imagine you being that, because just playing at that level, you know, with you,
just you know, being around, you know, in rugby, it's to me, you know, it's a whole body sport. Yeah. And like, you know,
impact.
I'm used to taking all the hits. I'm used to getting, you know, hit here, hit there, hit. You know, and these guys are coming in like at 100% with
at
their
velocity,
shoulders.
Right? Yeah.
So it's
a contact sport, right? I mean, I know they say it's different, right? Boxing, rugby, but it is a contact sport. It is violent. People do get injured.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, pleasure to meet you, man. You're truly an inspiration. I mean, Buttabean, I know there was a little scuffle, but he's truly a motivation to people. He's not as bad as he portrays himself to be, but I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.